PSU Energy is responsible for the health and safety of its workers, and, if a prime contractor, for the health and safety of all workers at the site where activities are being conducted. Due diligence must be utilized to prevent accidents by providing appropriate training for all workers, establishing and monitoring appropriate processes and procedures to ensure compliance with legal requirements and conformance to company standards and guidelines, assessing worker practices to ensure competency, taking reasonable care to prevent accidents. If an employee believes that by performing work, he or she is exposed to imminent danger, that worker has the right to refuse the performance of the work, according to the Alberta Occupational Health and Safety Act. If work conditions are unsafe, or a worker is exposed to imminent danger, work must cease, and the supervisor must be notified of the hazardous condition. All workers have the right to refuse unsafe work. Work is considered hazardous if a worker is not competent, which means having inadequate training or experience. The employer must document all training, and the employee must provide proof upon request. As representatives of PSU Energy, all on-site personnel shall ensure that company policies, safe work procedures, and applicable legislation carry out work. Employees shall follow company rules and all applicable safety legislation. They shall also report any near misses or incidents to their safety manager. All subcontractor employees and visitors shall follow PSU Energy's rules, policies, and applicable legislation. Employees must be informed of their rights and that they are not to work in any manner or situation that may endanger themselves or others. They must also be instructed on the proper procedure for refusing to do work that they deem to be unsafe. Employees must have reasonable and probable grounds that an imminent danger to themselves or others exists. Employees who refuse work they perceive as unsafe must immediately report the situation to their supervisor, safety advisor, or company manager. The safety advisor must document and investigate the situation with the employee on the work site as soon as possible. The company representative, whether it's a supervisor or manager, will be invited. The company manager may request assistance if the PSU Energy safety advisor and the employee disagree. Employees who continue to refuse work must be reassigned to other work. Employees who refuse work cannot be disciplined or dismissed for their actions. If the original employee disagrees with the decision, other employees may be assigned to the task, but they must be informed of the original refusal and subsequent investigation and decision. Both parties must follow the procedure in this situation. The employees must know that they are to report unsafe acts or conditions immediately to their supervisor, and that remedial action will be taken. All PSU Energy work sites must have a copy of the Alberta Occupational Health and Safety Act, Code, and Regulations. It is suggested that a hard copy be made available at the first aid areas of each worksite, and an electronic copy should always be available to employees with internet access. You can find the document at http://www.qp.alberta.ca/documents/act/002.pdf.